You need to see this before August 20th. A critical, once-in-a-generation spiritual event is about to unfold, and what you do between August 20th and August 24th will set the stage for the rest of your year and possibly the next chapter of your life. This is not just any lunar shift. This is a profound convergence, a sacred period where the veils between the physical and spiritual worlds become almost transparent. I am urging you with every fiber of my being to receive this message in its entirety. Do not get distracted. Do not treat this lightly. The information I am about to share is vital for your spiritual clarity and energetic protection. Before we dive into the 5 rare and unusual phenomena set to occur, I need you to anchor your intentions with us. First, like this video to signal to the universe that you are ready and receptive for a positive transformation. Second, subscribe to this channel and ensure all notifications are turned on, as our updates over the next few days will be time-sensitive and crucial. And third, find the comment section and type 777 inches right now. This number sequence is a powerful code for spiritual awakening, divine guidance, and profound luck. By typing 777, you are creating a digital signal, an affirmation of your connection to the higher frequencies that are pouring onto the planet. Do it now. The energy is already beginning to build. You can likely feel it. That subtle shift in the air, a sense of anticipation mixed with a strange, dreamlike quality to your days. That is the precursor. That is the first whisper from the cosmos that something immense is on the horizon. This period, from the evening of August 20th to the morning of the 24th, is what mystics call a dreamwave portal. It is a rare alignment where the full moon in the mystical sign of Pisces doesn't just illuminate our emotions, it forms a direct, unfiltered conduit to the collective unconscious, the realm of dreams and the deep spiritual codes within our own DNA. Most people will continue with their daily routines, going to work, scrolling on their phones, lost in mundane dramas, completely unaware of the profound spiritual recalibration happening on a planetary scale. But you, the fact that you are here, listening to this, proves you are not one of them. Your soul knew. Your intuition guided you to this message because you are ready to consciously engage with this spiritual upgrade, rather than being tossed about by its chaotic, energetic waves. The first rare thing that will happen is what I call a spiritual empathy surge. This is far beyond your typical full moon sensitivity. This is deeper and much more expansive. The Pisces moon, ruled by the planet Neptune, dissolves boundaries and connects us to the universal ocean of consciousness. During this specific alignment, the moon will be opposing the sun in Virgo, creating a powerful polarity between the practical and the spiritual. This doesn't just bring up your own emotions, it causes you to feel the energetic imprint of the collective's feelings. You might be washing dishes and suddenly be flooded with a wave of sadness that isn't yours, a feeling that belongs to the collective heartbreak of the world. You might be driving and suddenly feel a surge of hope and joy, tapping into a positive wave of global consciousness. Do not be alarmed. This is the spiritual empathy surge. It is a quantum-level connection. The universe is not burdening you. It is showing you the true nature of your connection to all living things. Your job is not to absorb these feelings or analyze them logically. Your job, especially while you are safely within your home, is to simply witness them. Feel the wave, acknowledge it as a sign of your expanding consciousness, and then consciously, with your breath, release it back to the universe, sending it love and healing. Imagine each wave as a stream flowing through you, not getting stuck within you. By staying home in a controlled sacred space, you create a safe, energetic filter for these waves to be processed and released. If you are out in the world, surrounded by the chaotic, unconscious energy of crowds, these empathic surges will latch onto external triggers. A tense conversation overheard at a store could send you into a spiral. A tragic news story could feel debilitating. Your home, during these 96 hours, becomes your sanctuary, your spiritual filtration system. It is the only place you can safely navigate this surge without taking on new energetic baggage. The second rare event is a synesthetic bleed-through. This is a phenomenon where your senses begin to merge and crosswire in response to the heightened Neptunian frequencies. The veil between your conscious and subconscious mind thins so dramatically that you might begin to see music, hear light, or feel the emotional texture of colors. Have you ever looked at a painting and felt a distinct emotion, or heard a specific note and seen a flash of green in your mind's eye? Prepare for this to intensify tenfold. This is a sign that your pineal gland, your third eye, is being rapidly awakened by the ethereal lunar light. The Pisces full moon's rays carry a specific vibrational code that helps dissolve blockages and stimulates this center of intuition. You might notice shimmering lights in your peripheral vision, or see soft, colorful auras around plants or even people. You might hear a gentle high-pitched hum, or a sound like soft chimes in a quiet room. This is not a medical issue, it is the sound of your own energy field attuning to a higher, more subtle dimension. Many will ignore these experiences, writing them off as their mind playing tricks. But you will understand the truth. This is why staying home is so essential. The outside world is a relentless assault of dense, low vibrational sensory information. The noise of traffic, the harsh artificial lighting, the aggressive energy of advertising. All of this will interfere with and corrupt the delicate process of your sensory recalibration. It's like trying to hear a celestial whisper in the middle of a loud rock concert. By remaining in your quiet personal space, you allow your senses to adjust to the new frequencies without distortion. You can sit in silence and truly listen to the music of the spheres. You can close your eyes and witness the sacred geometry that is being downloaded into your consciousness. This is a sacred, deeply personal process. It demands stillness. It demands peace. To expose your awakening senses to the harshness of the outside world during this peak is to risk overwhelming your circuits and missing the magic of this upgrade. The third, and perhaps most mysterious, event is the activation of dream timelines. Imagine your soul's potential not as a single path, but as a vast ocean of possibilities, each ripple representing a different reality you could experience. During this Pisces full moon portal, the energetic membranes between your current reality and these dream timelines become incredibly porous. You will begin to receive echoes and downloads from these other potentials. This will manifest in strange and powerful ways. You might have an intensely vivid dream of a life where you are living in a different country, or have a skill you've never learned. You might wake up with a feeling of profound wisdom, or a solution to a problem, as if a more evolved version of you downloaded it into your mind while you slept. This is not fantasy, this is a quantum entanglement with your higher self. Neptune, the Lord of dreams and the unseen realms, is essentially opening the door to your soul's blueprint rooms. It is showing you the paths of your highest potential, not to make you feel bad about your current life, but to help you integrate the energy and wisdom of those potentials right now. By staying home, you can become a quiet receiver for these timeline transmissions. You can keep a dream journal by your bed, meditate on the feelings you wake up with, and ask your higher self, what wisdom from this dream reality can I anchor into my present moment? If you are out in the world distracted and ungrounded, these timeline echoes can create confusion and a feeling of being spaced out. You might feel a sense of longing for something that doesn't exist, because you are being pulled by the energetic residue of these powerful dream realities. Your home acts as your grounding cord. The familiar sights, sounds, and feelings of your own space keep you anchored in this reality, allowing you to safely receive the information from the others without becoming untethered. It's the difference between being a deep-sea diver with a secure line to the surface and being lost in the currents of the open ocean. Stay home, be the receiver, and integrate the wisdom. As you sit with this information, as you feel the truth of these words resonating deep within your soul, I want you to take a deep, cleansing breath. Feel the expansive power that is building within you. You are not meant to be a passive victim of circumstance. You are the universe becoming aware of itself. The cosmos is conspiring to awaken you to this profound truth, to affirm your role as a conscious co-creator in this beautiful celestial flow. I want you to go to the comments right now and declare, "I am awake, I am ready, I receive this upgrade." By typing these powerful words, you are sending a clear signal, a broadcast of your conscious intention into the quantum field. You are telling your spiritual guides, your soul family, and your highest self that you are choosing to work with these potent energies, not against them. Do this now. Feel the energetic shift as you make this powerful declaration. This is your power. This is your sovereignty. The fourth rare event is a phenomenon known as ancestral resonance. The Pisces-Virgo axis, which this full moon powerfully energizes, is the axis of service, healing, and the dissolution of old wounds. It governs our connection to the spiritual lineage that came before us. During this 4-day window, the veil between you and your ancestors, particularly those who are healers, mystics, or artists, will be at its thinnest. This is not just a passing thought. This is a literal energetic opening. You may suddenly feel an overwhelming urge to engage in a creative activity you haven't touched in years. You might find yourself humming a melody from your childhood that a grandparent used to sing. You may see recurring number sequences or symbols that were meaningful to a relative who has passed on. Pay close attention to your dreams. Your ancestors will be visiting you not to frighten you, but to offer guidance, inspiration, and to help you heal generational patterns of suffering or self-doubt. They may show you images or communicate feelings, helping you understand the root of certain anxieties or blocks that you carry, but that did not begin with you. This is a sacred time of deep ancestral healing. They are reaching across dimensions to help you break the chains of inherited limitations, but you must be in a quiet, receptive state to feel their presence. This is why you must be at home. Your home is your sacred temple, a space filled with your unique energy. It acts as a lighthouse that your ancestral guides can easily find. If you are out in the public, your energy is blended with thousands of others, creating a chaotic static that makes it difficult for their subtle high-frequency messages to come through. Furthermore, being in public exposes you to the unresolved ancestral energies of others. You might inadvertently pick up on a stranger's lineage of grief or confusion, mistaking it for your own. By staying within the sanctuary of your home, you create a clear, pure channel for communication with your lineage. You can set up a small temporary altar with items that remind you of your heritage, light a white candle, and simply sit in quiet meditation, inviting their wisdom and healing. You can ask them, "What gift of wisdom do you have for me? What wound are we healing together now?" The answers may come as a whisper in your heart, a sudden creative insight, or a deeply peaceful feeling in your body. Do not waste this rare opportunity for profound multi-generational healing by being distracted by the noise of the outside world. The inner work you do in these 96 hours can heal wounds that have echoed through your family for generations. And now, we arrive at the fifth and most volatile rare event of this August 20th to 24th portal. I need you to take a breath and truly listen, because this final piece of the puzzle is what makes staying within your home not just a recommendation, but an absolute necessity for your spiritual and psychological well-being. The fifth event is the opening of what ancient mystics call the Akashic flood, which allows for the instantaneous manifestation of emotional phantoms. Let me break this down. The Akashic flood is not an empty space. It is an overflow of pure, unbridled potential from the cosmic ocean of consciousness. It is the quantum field from which all reality is birthed. During this 96-hour window, the intense dissolving energy of the Pisces full moon alignment literally thins the veil of our consensus reality, exposing us directly to this raw creative energy. In normal times, there is a buffer, a time lag between our thoughts and their manifestation. You can have a fleeting negative thought, and it dissipates before it can gather enough energy to materialize. But within the Akashic flood, this buffer is gone. Thought and deep-seated emotion become reality with astonishing speed. This means that a focused, heart-centered intention for healing can literally magnetize a profound sense of peace to you within hours. But it also means that a powerful, emotionally charged fear, a fear of loneliness, a fear of failure, a fear of being unseen, can just as quickly coalesce and manifest as a tangible event or a semi-sentient energetic entity. This is what is meant by an emotional phantom. It is a concentration of fear or illusion that is given life by your own focus, and it then feeds on your energy, perpetuating the very emotion that created it. It becomes a loop. You fear being misunderstood. You project that fear into the flood. It manifests as a phantom of confusion that whispers insecurities in your ear, causing you to communicate in unclear ways, thereby validating your original fear. Now imagine stepping outside your home. You are not just dealing with your own thoughts anymore. You are swimming in a psychic ocean. Every person you pass is an unconscious projector, pouring their anxieties, their daydreams, their hidden grief, and their deep-seated illusions into the akashic flood. The collective consciousness of a city will become a thick, murky soup of newly birthed emotional phantoms. Malls will be breeding grounds for envy and illusion. Office buildings will hum with the energy of anxiety and confusion. Hospitals will be overwhelmed with the collective fear of illness. These are not metaphors. These are tangible, energetic realities that will be amplified 1,000-fold. If your auric field is not perfectly shielded, and for 99% of people, it is not, you will be like a sponge thrown into this psychic ocean. You will absorb these phantoms. You might leave your house feeling fine and come home, feeling inexplicably sad, confused, or drained, with no idea that you have just been psychically saturated and have brought home an energetic phantom that has latched onto your aura. Your home, on the other hand, is a space that you have control over. It is your sacred island. By consciously choosing to stay inside, you become the sovereign gatekeeper of your reality. You control the input. You can meticulously curate your thoughts, your emotions, and the vibrations within your four walls. You can transform your living space from a simple dwelling into a fortress of light, an alchemical laboratory where you can consciously use the power of the akashic flood for your highest good, rather than drowning in its chaotic potential. You can choose to focus on clarity and watch as solutions manifest. You can choose to focus on peace and feel the energy soothing your spirit in real time. This power, this choice, is only available to you if you are in a controlled environment. To venture outside is to abdicate that power and subject yourself to the psychic chaos of the slumbering masses. It is a risk that is simply not worth taking. So how do you prepare your home? How do you turn it into this impenetrable sacred sanctuary? The work begins now, before the 20th. The most crucial step is a thorough energetic purification. This is not just tidying up. This is creating sacred space. You will need salt, smoke, and sound. First, open all the windows in your home. No matter the weather, you need to allow stagnant energy to exit. Then take a bowl of sea salt or black salt and sprinkle a small line across every single threshold, every doorway, and every windowsill. Salt is a crystalline structure that absorbs and neutralizes negative energy. It creates a protective barrier that low vibrational entities cannot cross. As you do this, state firmly, only energies of the highest love and light may enter this space. This home is a sanctuary of peace. So it is. Next, you will perform a smoke cleansing. While sage is popular for a portal of this intensity, I recommend something more purifying, like copal resin, frankincense, or even a bundle of dried lavender. Light your chosen incense or herb and starting at the back of your home and moving toward the front door. Walk into every room, every closet, every corner. Pay special attention to corners where energy tends to stagnate. Waft the smoke with a feather or with your hand, making sure it permeates the entire space. As you do this, visualize the smoke as a shimmering silver light that is dissolving all energetic debris, all emotional residue, and all parasitic attachments. See it pushing all psychic fog out the open windows. Finally, use sound. A Tibetan singing bowl, a set of tincture cymbals, or even a simple bell will work. You can also play high-frequency music, like solfeggio frequencies, specifically 417 Hz for clearing negativity, and 528 Hz for love and miracles. Walk through your home again, ringing the bell or playing the bowl, allowing the pure sonic vibrations to shatter any remaining pockets of negativity and to raise the frequency of the very structure of your home. This three-step process, salt, smoke and sound, is non-negotiable. It is the act of claiming your sacred island. The power of this preparation cannot be overstated. You are consciously building an ark before the flood. As you perform these rituals, you are not just cleaning a physical space, you are sending a powerful message to the universe. You are declaring your intention to engage with this cosmic event with awareness and respect. Now, as you prepare to create your fortress of light, I want you to solidify this intention. Go to the comments section and declare this powerful affirmation: my home is a sacred sanctuary. I claim my sovereignty now. Write it and feel it. Feel the walls of your home becoming infused with golden light. Feel your own energy field expanding, becoming strong and resilient. You are the master of your reality, the guardian of your energetic space. Claim that power, affirm it now, and let the universe bear witness to your decree. Once your home is cleansed and sealed, you must maintain its vibrational hygiene throughout the 96-hour period. This means being extremely mindful of what you allow to cross the threshold, both physically and energetically. This is not the time to have guests over, especially those who are prone to drama or negativity. Even a well-meaning but energetically unconscious friend can inadvertently bring the chaotic currents of the outside world into your sanctuary. Politely decline all social invitations. Explain that you are on a personal spiritual retreat if you must, but hold your ground. Your solitude is your strength during this window. Equally important is to curate what you consume through your screens. Your phone and your television are portals to the collective ocean. The news will be broadcasting waves of fear. Social media will be a whirlpool of collective anxiety and illusion. Violent movies or dramatic shows will pipe low vibrational narratives directly into your subconscious mind at a time when it is wide open and highly suggestible. I strongly advise a complete digital detox. If that is not possible, be ruthless. Unfollow any account that makes you feel less than. Mute all news notifications. Choose to watch only that which is uplifting, inspiring, or genuinely peaceful. Listen to calming music, guided meditations, or lectures from enlightened masters. Read spiritual books. Your mind is the garden, and the Akashic flood is the rain that will make anything grow. Be an impeccable gardener. Feed your mind only the seeds you wish to see blossom in your life. This discipline is an act of profound self-love. It is you choosing to protect your own becoming. Finally, pay attention to the water you drink and the food you eat. Water has memory and is a powerful conductor in this Piscean energy. Before you drink a glass of water, hold it in your hands and speak an intention into it. I bless this water to cleanse my body and purify my spirit. You have now created a sacred elixir. Eat light, high-vibration foods, fruits, vegetables, simple grains. Avoid heavy processed foods and excessive alcohol, as these substances densify your energy field, making you more susceptible to lower frequencies and making it harder for you to perceive the subtle, high-vibrational guidance that will be available to you. Every choice matters. Every detail is a part of the ritual. This is your great work. This is how you navigate the portal, not just safely, but powerfully. Before we dive in, quick heads up, I've just released a members-only guide for the 23rd of August new moon. It's the most powerful step-by-step I've ever shared, the 12-step ritual, the exact 2-page intention grid, and a day-by-day action map, so you can ride the lunar energy without guessing. The link to watch is pinned in the top comment and in the video description. Do not miss this one. The new moon window is short, and this can truly change the next 30 days for you. I'll see you in that life-changing video soon. Now that you have cleansed your home and committed to curating your energetic inputs, we must speak about the work you will be doing within your sanctuary. This is not a passive waiting game. Staying home is not about hiding from the world in fear. It is about creating the optimal laboratory conditions for profound inner alchemy. This period from August 20th to 24th is a sacred appointment with your soul, and you must show up for it prepared. The primary practice during this time is what I call sacred surrender. In our modern world, we are conditioned to believe that progress requires action, that growth comes from doing. But during this specific cosmic window, the opposite is true. The greatest leaps in consciousness will be made by dissolving into the flow. Your task is to consciously and deliberately create moments of pure being. This means scheduling time for doing absolutely nothing. No phone, no book, no music, no agenda. Just sitting or lying down comfortably and allowing yourself to be. At first, your mind will rebel. It will flood you with to-do lists, with worries, with replays of old conversations. This is the ego, terrified of the silence, because in the silence, its control dissolves into the cosmic ocean. Do not fight this mental chatter. Do not judge it, simply observe it, as you would observe ripples on the surface of a deep lake. See each thought, acknowledge it without engagement, and let it dissolve. With practice, even for just a few minutes at a time, the water will still, and in that stillness, the magic happens. In that pure, unadulterated presence, you will begin to feel the universe. You will hear the whispers of your intuition. You will receive downloads of information, sudden creative solutions, and epiphanies that solve problems you have been wrestling with for years. You will feel a sense of peace, so profound, it feels like coming home. This is not emptiness. It is a state of fullness, of being so connected to the divine matrix that you need nothing else. Sacred surrender is the practice that allows you to tune into the cosmic broadcast that is peaking during these 96 hours. While the rest of the world is deafened by its own noise, you will be in your quiet sanctuary, receiving the blueprints for your next chapter. A powerful adjunct to sacred surrender is the practice of stream of consciousness journaling. Keep a dedicated notebook and pen by your side throughout this period. When you emerge from a state of surrender, or immediately upon waking in the morning, pick up the pen and simply start writing. Do not plan what you will write. Do not think. Do not edit. Do not judge. Just let the pen move across the page, as if it were a conduit for the akashic flood. Allow whatever is in your subconscious mind to flow out, unfiltered. You might write nonsense words. You might draw symbols. You might write a single feeling over and over again. You might find yourself channeling a beautiful poem or a piece of profound wisdom that you didn't know you had inside you. This is a form of psychic and emotional dredging. You are pulling the contents of your deep mind up to the surface to be seen. Often this is how your higher self, your guides and your ancestors will communicate with you. They will bypass the analytical filter of your conscious mind and speak directly through your hand. After you have filled a page or two, put the pen down and read back what you have written, as if you are reading a message from the universe itself. Look for patterns, for repeated words, for messages hidden within the stream of consciousness text. You will be astonished at the clarity and guidance that emerges. This is particularly potent for processing the spiritual empathy surge we spoke of earlier. If you are suddenly hit by a wave of collective grief, go to your journal and let that grief speak. Write from its perspective. Give it a voice. In doing so, you are not just experiencing, you are transmuting it into wisdom. This is alchemy. This is turning the water of raw emotion into the gold of conscious awareness. Furthermore, this portal is an unprecedented opportunity for akashic dream work. Your dream state is the natural gateway to other dimensions, and during this Pisces full moon, that gateway is flung wide open. The dreams you have between August 20th and 24th will not be random firings of your brain. They will be hyper-realistic, symbolic, and deeply prophetic soul transmissions. It is absolutely essential that you keep your journal on your bedside table. The moment you wake up, before you check your phone, before you even put your feet on the floor, grab your pen and write down everything you can remember. Every detail, no matter how small or strange. The colors, the feelings, the people you saw, the words that were spoken. Do not try to interpret the dream immediately. Just get it down on paper. The residue of the dream world evaporates quickly in the light of the conscious mind. The act of writing it down anchors it in this reality. Reminder: new moons don't wait. If you're resonating with what we're talking about, the Deeper members only new moon ritual video for the 23rd of August is already live. Inside, I walk with you through the breathwork, visualization, and action planning that I don't share here. The watch link is pinned in the top comment and in the description. Join now so you can prepare before the new moon hits. I'll see you there and you'll thank yourself for not waiting. Later in the day, you can revisit your dream log. Look at the symbols through the lens of your intuition. How did the dream feel? That feeling is the key. A dream about the ocean might feel terrifying for one person, symbolizing being overwhelmed. For another, it could feel like a blissful return to the source. The interpretation comes from within you. Pay special attention to any recurring dreams or symbols that appear over the 4 nights. This is the universe underlining a message, telling you pay attention to this. Your dreams during this window are a personalized, divine roadmap, offering you solutions, warnings, and glimpses of your future potential. To ignore them is to leave a treasure map unopened. By staying home, you ensure your sleep is as deep and undisturbed as possible, creating the perfect conditions for this sacred soul travel to occur. Now, as you commit to this inner work, the surrender, the journaling, the dream decoding, you are actively co-creating with the universe. You are stepping into the role of the conscious magician. This is a profound act of self-empowerment. It is a declaration that you are no longer at the mercy of external forces, but are the sovereign ruler of your inner kingdom. To seal this sacred contract with your soul, I invite you to go to the comments one more time. This is a powerful one. I want you to type, "I am the alchemist of my own soul." Feel the weight and truth of those words. Feel the shift from being a passive spectator to an active participant in your own evolution. This isn't just about surviving the portal, it's about mastering its energies for your highest purpose. Declare your mastery now. Let the entire community of awakened souls who are on this journey with you witness your commitment. Finally, let's talk about the physical body. Your body is the vessel that holds your spirit, and during an intense energetic upgrade like this one, it is under immense stress. The recalibration process consumes a huge amount of life force energy. You may feel unusually tired, even exhausted. You might experience strange sensations, headaches, or feel emotionally floaty. This is normal. Your body is purging dense energy and rewiring its cellular structure to hold more light. Do not push yourself. This is not the time for intense workouts. Gentle, mindful movement is key. Slow, restorative yoga, gentle stretching, practices that encourage flow. The most important thing you can do for your physical body is to ground your energy. The influx of cosmic watery Pisces energy can make you feel spacey and ungrounded. Walking barefoot on the earth in your backyard, if you have one, is the most powerful way to ground. Imagine roots growing down from your feet deep into the core of the earth, anchoring you. Feel Mother Earth's steady, nurturing energy flowing up into your body, balancing the intense celestial energies coming from above. If you cannot go outside, you can achieve a similar effect through visualization. You can also use grounding crystals, like black tourmaline or smoky quartz. Taking a bath with Epsom salts is another phenomenal way to both cleanse your aura and ground your system, perfectly aligning with the water theme of this lunar shift. Your body is your partner in this awakening. Treat it with the utmost care. Listen to its needs. If it asks for rest, rest. If it asks for water, and you must stay hydrated, drink. By honoring your physical vessel, you ensure a smooth and integrated upgrade, preventing the burnout and ascension symptoms that will plague those who ignore their body's wisdom. As we approach the culmination of this sacred 96-hour window, it is imperative that we discuss the process of integration. The potent energies of the portal do not simply switch off at dawn on August 24th. The gateway may thin, but the dreams that have been seeded in your soul will need time to anchor into your reality. The days and weeks following this event are just as crucial as the event itself. How you re-emerge into the world will determine whether the profound shifts you've experienced will solidify into lasting transformation or fade away like a half-remembered dream. This is the stage where many awakened souls stumble. They have a powerful, transcendent experience in the safety of their sanctuary, and then they immediately dive back into the harsh noise of their old life, their old routines, their old energetic entanglements. This is the equivalent of a deep-sea diver surfacing too quickly. It will lead to energetic bends, causing confusion, and a painful snapping back into old patterns. You must re-enter the world with intention, with gentleness, and with a newfound sense of sacred boundaries. Do not schedule any demanding meetings or stressful social engagements for at least 48 to 72 hours after the portal closes. Your energetic system is now calibrated to a much finer, more sensitive frequency. It needs time to acclimate to embodying this new vibration in the denser world. Ease back in. Take a quiet walk near water if you can. Have a gentle, soulful conversation with a trusted, high vibrational friend. Continue your journaling practice, noting how the world looks and feels different to you now. You may find that things you once tolerated, certain people, certain environments, certain media, are now energetically jarring to you. Your nervous system, now tuned to a higher pitch, will literally reject these low vibrational energies. This is not you being judgmental. This is your new authentic spiritual immune system coming online. Honor it. It is your soul's new compass, and it will never point you wrong. If a place feels discordant, leave. If a conversation feels draining, end it. Your tolerance for anything that is not in alignment with your soul's truth will have dissolved. This is a gift. It is the universe's way of ensuring you do not fall back asleep. One of the most profound after effects of this portal will be a reordering of your relationships. The spiritual empathy surge and the ancestral resonance will have fundamentally cleared old emotional contracts. This means that some relationships in your life, which were held together by unhealed wounds, shared illusions, or unspoken obligations, may suddenly and gently dissolve. A friend may drift away. A partnership may reach a peaceful conclusion. Understand that this is a divine clearing. The universe is removing the people who are not frequency matches for the new you. Do not chase them. Do not try to force the old connection to work. Bless them, thank them for the lessons, and let them go with grace. Their departure is creating the sacred space necessary for your true soul family to enter your life, people who will see you, support you, and celebrate the authentic you that is now emerging. Alright. Before you click away, remember, the 23rd of August members only ritual is waiting for you. 1 core intention, 2 supporting ones, a 29-day map, all broken down step by step for real results. The link to watch is pinned in the first comment and in the description. Go hit it now, and let's meet in that life-changing video. Moreover, the dream timelines you connected with will now begin to integrate in a practical way. The wisdom you gleaned from your higher potentials will start to inform your choices in this primary timeline. You might find yourself setting a boundary with compassion because you integrated the wisdom of a version of you who is a master healer. You might suddenly find the courage to pursue a creative passion because you integrated the inspiration of a version of you who was a visionary artist. This is the true gift of the dream timelines. It is not about escaping this reality, but about enriching it with the full spectrum of your soul's potential. Pay attention to the new ideas, urges, and intuitive hits that bubble up in the weeks following the portal. These are not random thoughts. They are the integrated wisdom from your soul's blueprint now available to you. The Akashic flood may have receded, but your own creative power, now fully activated, has not diminished. You have learned, in your sanctuary, that your focused intention is a powerful creative force. Continue to practice this. Continue to consciously choose your thoughts and feelings, to visualize your desired outcomes, and to feel the feeling of your dreams already realized. You have been through a masterclass in co-creation. Now is the time to apply what you have learned and begin consciously sculpting the life your soul came here to live. The world you re-enter on August 24th or 25th will look the same on the surface, but you will be different. You will carry the peace of your sanctuary within you. You will perceive the world not just with your physical eyes, but with your inner knowing, which is now open and aware. You will feel the energetic undercurrents of every situation. The dissonance between what people say and what their energy is communicating will be obvious. This is your new superpower. This is why your personal practices, meditation, journaling, time in nature, are no longer just spiritual hobbies. They are essential maintenance for your new operating system. They are what will keep you centered and grounded. Remember the feeling of your sacred space, the peace you felt within your four walls. You can now carry that sanctuary with you, inside your own heart. At any moment, you can close your eyes, take a deep breath, and return to that inner silence, that ocean of peace. This is true sovereignty. This entire cosmic event was never about hiding, it was about remembering. It was a divinely orchestrated retreat to help you remember who you are. You have done the work. Now you emerge, not as the person who entered the portal, but as a lighthouse. Your job now is not to convince anyone. Your job is simply to be. To hold your new frequency. Your light, held steadily and authentically, will be the beacon that helps others find their own way home. If this entire message has resonated with you, if you have felt a stirring in your soul, a deep sense of truth, then you were meant to hear this. You are not alone. To honor this journey, I have one final invitation for you. Go to the comments and share one illusion you are committed to releasing, and one dream you are calling into your reality. For example, I release the illusion of not being enough, and I call in the dream of living my creative purpose. By sharing your intention, you amplify its power and inspire countless others. Let this comment section become a living tapestry of our collective awakening. And if you have not done so already, please subscribe and share this video with at least one other person who you know is ready to hear this truth. We are the dreamers of the new earth. Remember, this is not a warning to incite fear, but an invitation to step into your power. The universe is offering you a profound gift. Stay home. Do the work. Emerge transformed. I honor the light within you. Be well and be ready. The great awakening is no longer coming, it is here.